Today, I'm going to be showing you some unreleased objects from The Sims 4 Growing Together. Now, these objects were created by concept artist Yuxing Art and were not included in the final release of the expansion pack. Concept art is just that, a concept of what ideas the artist has for a specific thing, in this case a game pack. Some things in concept art make it into the final product, some things make it in but are slightly changed, and other things don't make it in for whatever reason. Now, having got that disclaimer out of the way, let's take a look at this concept art. The first room that we're going to take a look at is the patio. This is the patio concept art here on the left. This is a really cute and cozy design with a vine-covered arbor, gabled shelving that you can see right there, and a small tree in a stone line raised bed. There's also this little tiny hummingbird feeder right here, and I really love that. That's hanging from the arbor. This would have been a super nice place for my Sims to chill and relax in. Freaking love it. Now, the kitchen that is here on the right is also really charming. I love the fridge that's covered in children's drawings and the storage shelves here built into the staircase. This kitchen would have been perfect for a family with kids. Maybe grandparents' house. That would have been seriously perfect. I also love this circular rug here under the table, and the open shelving underneath the countertops are all great places to store the kitchen dishes and other clutter. The old rotary and crank phones are also super cool additions, which remind me of my childhood. Next up, we're gonna look at the sunroom and a living and dining room next. The sunroom here on the left is a really bright and airy space, and I love this self-contained terrarium with a tree growing inside. Now, I can see why this object wasn't included in the final release, since Simmers can easily create enclosed garden spaces like this with using walls and floor-to-ceiling windows. However, I still think it's a beautiful object, and I would have loved to see it in the game. This would be the perfect place for my Sims to relax and read a book. The living dining room here on the right is also really nice. I love the old-fashioned steam radiator here and the cast iron wood-burning fireplace. They're both unique and interesting objects that would have added a lot of personality to any Sims home. The open floor plan and the large windows that let in plenty of natural light would also make this the perfect place to entertain guests or enjoy a family meal. You've got the bookshelves here that are built into the stairs. The final rooms that we're going to look at are the mudroom and bathroom. The mudroom here on the left is a really practical space with plenty of storage for coats, shoes, and umbrellas. Now, I love this wicker basket umbrella stand and this giant welcome mat. A few of the objects in this room did make it into the final release of the expansion pack, but there are a few things that I wish had made the cut, like the welcome mat, the wicker basket umbrella stand. I'm not a fan of the Lieb Leaf Alert sign on the wall. It's a bit cheesy, in my opinion, but then again, I guess it's all in good fun. The bathroom here on the right is also really well designed. I love the retro toilet seat cover, the fluffy retro toilet seat cover there, and the basket of toilet paper rolls on the top of the toilet. Now, I would have loved to see the wooden toddler potty chair because it's very retro and seriously awesome. And again, reminds me of when I was really little. Unfortunately, like I said, they didn't put that in, but that's okay. But this bathroom would have been perfect for a family with kids. So it's hard to look at all of these released objects and not lament the fact that they didn't make it into the final release of the game. Some of these items would have been total game changers for builders, especially if they were usable and not just decorative. Again, though, it is important to remember that concept art is just that, a concept. It's quite normal for video games to begin with exploratory concept art that contains items not released with the finished game. The Sims 4 unreleased objects from this concept art is no different. Now, I'm gonna put a link to the artist's website in the description of the YouTube video, so please go take a look at their art and prints that they have for sale. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Sims content, and as always, thank you so much for watching, my friends.